Now, time is a pretty wacky thing. This is just me. I'm just going to be ranting about stuff and time for the video. I don't know what I'm doing. But the internet was created in 1983, January 1st. That is considered to be the birthday of the internet. And, we're getting closer to the 40-year anniversary of the internet, which isn't that big of a milestone, but it just happened to line up when I decided to talk about this. Anyways, if you think about it, right, because like most of the internet, the internet's only really been around in a massive capacity for like 20 years, like the 2000s. Even then, the internet got much more popular later. I don't know like exact dates, but the internet's popularity has risen drastically in like the past 5 to 10 years. Not that many people were using the internet in 1984. But anyways, if you think about it, people born like throughout that time, and even people born today, are still going to be like in an era where the internet is still kind of new. We're getting into a point where it's much more there and it's much more part of our lives, but it's still fresh and new, at least compared to like let's say 100 years in the future. And that's where it gets wacky because not only is the internet going to be so cemented, I don't know if they're going to make it like a replacement or something in the future, I don't know. But if the internet's still there, it's going to be so cemented, it's going to be like it's just going to be something that's always been there for a lot of people. You're going to have generations who were born like 80 years after the internet was created, and at that point, like the internet's just going to be it's going to be different. Like think about this, all the YouTubers you see now, even the ones from like 2010, they are going to still be in the kind of age range they were when they made the video. But like imagine like in future generations looking at a Penguin Z critical the same way you might look at like a speech from the 60s. That is actually like something that would happen. You look at it's just going to be like a historic video of like a guy who died years ago looking at like old YouTubers, and that's going to be weird. And like the generations around now are just like in the entrance of it. We're experiencing the beginning. We're experiencing the history, but like in the future, it's just gonna be so. It's just weird to think that like all this stuff now that we're seeing is just like it's gonna look so weird in the future. Like take Nikocado Avocado, for instance. He is going to be a historical figure in the future. People are going to look back at Nikocado Avocado the same way we look at like Abraham Lincoln. And that says a lot about Nikocado Avocado's impact on modern day society. Anyways, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Make sure to buy Nikocado Avocado's merch. I hear it's very good.